Hello and welcome back to another video. I got a tripod, so I can finally do a video that I've been wanting to doing, I can finally do a video that I've been wanting to do, which is swatching and finally getting rid of everything in this box. Some of these things I'll keep as keepsakes, like I'm putting my Pure times Barbie things back where they were because I took them out for no reason. I'm not going to use those. They're just for collecting. Some things I might have to try out again before I like completely throw it in the garbage. But most of these things in here are things that don't work anymore. But I don't want to just get rid of them without having any like frame of reference. So in today's video, I will be swatching almost everything in this box. For lip products, I'll try to put like an insert of it on my lips, but yeah, let's get it. So we're starting out first with lip products. I'm gonna start out with the lipsticks that are regular because anything else would be horrible. Most of these I actually, why is this like greasy? Okay. Most of these I actually do like. I think a gloss is leaking. Oh my god, okay, that's disgusting. But I don't want to wear them anymore for whatever reason. So yeah. This is limited edition Pure times Barbie, so I never used it because I didn't want to get the embossing messed up. It's a very dumb reason to not use something, but you know, people have done worse. I obviously swatched it, but that is all. It's also like a very orangey red on me, so that's another reason why I don't really use it, because even if the embossing was gone, like it didn't actually have one in the first place, the color isn't that good. I just wanted it because of the packaging. So yeah, pretty is gonna go into my storage box, but this is that shade. Next is another orangey red. This is the shade, I don't know, chili. Why is nothing focusing? Hello? There we go. And this I got in a mini with the Tarte Maracuja lip balm. See, this one looks better on my hand, but on my lips it looks so bad. But yeah, I got that with the Tarte Maracuja because it was like buy two minis for like $12 each or something like that. I don't actually remember. This is the Omi shade from Pat McGrath. This I got in a box, so I didn't choose the shade because if I had to choose a shade, I definitely wouldn't choose this one. Like, that's like palm color, you know, and I'm not a palm colored person. So while this is good for mixing, I don't do a lot of that. And when I do, I use the Tom Ford Casablanca that I got as a promo, a mini shade. So, you know, don't think I'm spending like $89 on a lipstick. That's crazy. This I have an entire review on. I'll link it down below. This is from Makeup Revolution, and it is from The School of Good and Evil. That movie was good. I finally watched it. Love the Sophias. Like, they need to make a part 2. But this is the Nevers. I like the ring on it. So that was another selling point for me, is that I like the ring. But I've always wanted a split lipstick, and I thought that this would suffice, but it really doesn't because it comes out all weird. Like, it's not a good purple, but also the pink doesn't really show up nicely when I use that. So, woo. I actually do like the purple though. Like, when it comes out purple, it's just that it's connected to the pink, so I can't really do anything about that. So it's just a goner by itself. This is another purple. This is from Melt, and this is the shade Dark Room. Again, I actually like this too, except for the fact that it's really purple, and it's really tiny. I was thinking of panning this, like just going, yeah, we're gonna finish this, But when am I gonna wear this? Like, this is not the type of purple I go for. The type of purple I go for is the dark ones. So since I'm not gonna really use it, there's no point in wasting my time trying to pan it. This is my favorite blue. This is in the shade Sorbet. I don't even have to look. And this is from a NYX advent calendar that I got in like 2018, 2017, something like that. This is such a good color, but they don't make it anymore. But it smells horrendous. Like, I'm never going to put this on my lips unless it's like, I need the shade. I'll still keep it around for swatching purposes. Maybe I'll find a dupe somewhere along the line, but this is a nice, like, light sky blue. And I used to mix it with my Fenty Mademoiselle, and I don't even know what it's called, but yeah, this is a nice color. I really like it. Now this, I got this from Super Great. This is from PDL Cosmetics in the shade Justice Speaks. It's a nice red, actually. I really like it. It's, okay, this doesn't make any sense when I say it, but this is a very Italian red. Like, when I put this on, I feel like an Italian person would wear this. Okay, now you're seeing my rings. That's bad. I like this, but again, expired. And I have other reds. That's the thing too, is like, the reds, when I did my red declutter, because I specifically swatched all of my red lipsticks against each other and only kept the ones that I wanted to keep, this one didn't make the cut primarily because it was just similar to the other reds that I clearly use more. Like my NYX one, I use way more, and that one I would actually repurchase, so it's better to keep that one anyways. Now this is a weird one. Yeah, sure, let's do that. This is a nice color. I actually really like it. If it didn't have the little applicator, I'd keep it. This is in the shade Pop Quiz. This is the NYX Powder Puff Lippy. I actually like this color. Like, they need to make this as a blush, because I tried it as that, but because it's a lipstick, it doesn't really work all too well. But yeah, these are some of the lipsticks. This is the last one. This I don't actually know if I'm getting rid of. This has just been sitting there. That's why I also keep the box. It's a good purgatory, because imagine I threw all of this out and then I actually needed it, you know? But yeah, this is the shade Cozy from Sephora Collection. Let's put it up here since it's purple. But yeah, see, another reason why I don't wear it. It's very light, it's very shiny. I like matte lipsticks. If my lips are going to be shiny, I want it to be like a clear gloss. I don't like color when it's shiny. And this actually I only got rid of because it's just mediocre compared to their Line Loud lipsticks. This is the NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Alien. Oh my god, I just got lipstick on my tripod. I gotta wipe that down. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I genuinely like this before I found that lipstick. That lip liner. That lip liner is literally everything that this one tried to be. So yeah, Line Loud. That's the line that you should go for if you're going for NYX. Now the rest of these lip products are a lip balm, a liquid lipstick, and 2 lip glosses. This is from Winky Lux. It's the flower one. I convinced my mom to get me this because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna use it, it's so amazing. And honestly, I really did. But okay, now of course it's gonna work. It was like so hard. Maybe it's because last time I swatched it, it was like winter time. I don't know. But it was so hard and I was like, I don't use it that much. It smells like cocoa butter. It actually gives you a nice little pH tint. I don't know if it's gonna actually do it on my hand, but we'll wait and see. I actually really like this. I just didn't think that it worked anymore. Yeah, see, it's changing color right now. Okay, I might keep that then. This is from Melt. This is the shade Rebound. I actually like this pink, but I don't wear liquid lipsticks, and if I do, they're gonna be the darker colors, not a pink. Also, I'm sitting differently, so that's why the swatches look different. In case you were wondering, that was too close to the lip balm. Oh well. But yeah, I actually like the shade. I just don't ever wear it, so I figured just put it in here. And then these glosses, kind of unnecessary to swatch this. This is kind of a dupe for the Fenty Diamond Milk lip gloss, except that this one, way thicker. You can actually feel the glitters, and the glitters are bigger and chunkier. So I decluttered it for that reason, because one, my mom actually had a Diamond Milk just sitting in her closet, and that's my favorite one. Like literally, I finished the other one, or rather got it all the way down halfway, and then it started getting gross because that was like my purse lipstick, except that it was a lip gloss. And this is expired, but you know, whatever. But yeah, it's so many big particles. Like if you've never tried the oh my god, what am I talking about? Fenty. If you never tried the Fenty, then it's nice. If you don't care about having big glitters, then it's nice. But on my lips, it's just very, very white, and that's just not what I'm going for. So yeah, even though it looks pretty here and very translucent, I personally wouldn't recommend it. I would just say get the Fenty or the Patrick Ta. She's expensive, although I wouldn't actually recommend that because one, it has a minty smell and not everybody likes that, and also it's expensive. Like you can get Fenty at Ulta, so you could definitely use your points on that, get it for free or something. And actually, if you're a diamond, one of the diamond gifts is a lip gloss, so you know, I'm just saying you have options. This pure one it's okay. It has gold and pink sparkles, and it was never that good of a lip gloss anyways, but now it's like turned because this used to be like really clear. I primarily got it because I like the mechanism. I only really wanted the lipstick, but I saw this in the store. This is a Macy's, by the way, so like oof. But yeah, I've never seen a lip gloss that clicks like that, so that's why I wanted it. But yeah, those were all of the lip products. I need to try them on my lips again to see if there's any that I'm going to be like keeping, or at least putting in my new Purgatory box, because that's the old one. But yeah, hopefully I don't keep a lot, because I'm not going to keep it just to declutter it again. Although the Sephora collection might be staying, because I was never really sure on that one anyways. Next section, the eye stuff. So some of these are in here because they're literally expired, or because it's my eyes. I don't want to put it on my eyes anymore. And that would be most of these primers. This Smashbox one I actually really liked, but I can't really get any more out. And also, it's been a year since I had this, so no. Same thing with these. These have been here for a while. The matte putty primer was my favorite out of all of the three. I gave the luminous away because I knew I wasn't going to use that, given the fact that the poreless putty primer was very luminous on me. So yeah, I have a sample of this coming from e.l.f. because I just wanted to get it again, you know, see if it really works. But yeah, these primers are only gone because they don't really work for my eyes, or they're expired. So yeah. These Single Eyeshadows. This one sucks. Okay, excuse you. Nobody said drama. This one sucks. It's from Milk Makeup, and it is the shade Hopscotch. This, I'll actually swatch it. It's very white. I tried it on my eyes once. It literally like didn't want to stay in the slightest. But yeah, if you build it up, this is the shade. If you just go like that, that's the shade. I don't know who's actually using this. The only people I've seen say that they like this are people who were paid to like it. So I don't think it's good. I did not buy this. This was in a set. I love Sephora favorites because they introduce me to new things, and they talk me out of getting things that I think would be good, because everybody hyped this up, and I'm just sitting here like, what? But yeah, see, you'd think it'd be like a good highlighter or something. No, it just fades away. It blows off like hopscotch. Like hopscotch. Like chalk. Oh my god. So yeah, like even though it's like a blinding highlight, this is like, if you're taking a picture, amazing. If you're not, then don't buy this. Also, it just smells so bad. Like, I don't know what's in it, but it smells like it's expired, and it smelled like that when I got it. Although a lot of Milk products go off because they're like natural, clean, whatever the heck they are. I don't really like a lot of Milk products. The only thing I've liked is the highlighter in Lit and their like hydro thing, the blue skincare tube. I don't actually even know if they still sell it, but yeah, this, even though it looks pretty, it stinks and it's bad. This, on the other hand, is from Beauty Pie. I actually do like this. It's in the shade Copperini, and even though it's actually really nice, and I did one of my favorite looks I've ever done with this in the Bodyography glitter pigment in the shade Stellar ? It doesn't really layer, so you know, if you're just wearing this, I'd say blend it out with your fingers, because it kind of makes streaks if you're just going over it multiple times. But it's a nice bronze shade on me, and it works well with other products. This is, I think, supposed to be a dupe for the Laura Mercier, or the somebody else does them. I just can't think of it right now. But Laura Mercier I really like, and this I really like. And Beauty Pie is basically like a dupe brand, and they basically tote themselves as like, you could get this for like $100, or you can get my thing for $20. And some of them are good. Everything that I've tried so far is good, at least, but their model and the way that you buy things is complicated and pointless. So even though I like a lot of their products that I have tried, I would never buy from them. I got this from Super Great, by the way. I never bought from them. But it's a subscription model, and then with that subscription you can only buy a couple of things. It's very weird. I don't know why they can't just let people buy things. It's like, I would buy stuff from them if they just let people buy things. But yeah, that was that. But yeah, see, that's so good, and it's already dried down. Like, I could put something over it and it would be beautiful. And this too, like, things are so good when you swatch them and then you try to actually use them and they suck. Specifically you. But yeah, that is the Single Eyeshadow sticks. Now we're moving on to the pots. These are actually really good. I liked these Star Wars collections, but they're dried up. I can't even swatch them because they'll just come out chunky and nasty, but these are the colors. This is a white to goldy yellow, very heavy on the yellow. I wore this for my birthday and it lasted all day, and I was literally out from the morning to like past midnight. So yeah, if I can insert a picture, like if I do actually have one of my eyes, I guess I'll put that in. But Astromech, I only use this for swatching purposes. I never even got a chance to like do a full look with it besides swiping it on my eye to see how it looks. But this is a nice blue shimmer. I like this, and they dry up in this container. I don't really get why they choose this container for the Jelly Muches, because they dry up before you even get to use them. And these dried up within the year. Like, it's not even like I had them for years, because there are certain products that I've had for years. Like, this was my first order in October 2020. These two, and these I could still get pigment off of. So yeah, this frog is just demolished. I'll go to that next. But yeah, these I can't even really swatch because they just suck. I don't get why the Jelly Muches in this container dry so quickly. But these Jelly Muches from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection actually lasted pretty long. They're in nice glass containers. I have all three, but Beryl is the only one that's still going. Like, I just watched that yesterday and it's still nice and creamy. I don't know what happened to these, even though they're in the nice containers, but these dried up. I don't get it. This pink, this blue, black, like, and I kept the little, there we go. I kept the little things on them, so it's not even like they didn't have any, you know, covering or anything. But I don't know, I'm on the fence with these because apparently you can revive these Jelly Much things with water, but I don't want to put water in something and then it like starts growing mold, you know? So I don't know. I'll probably wait until I can get to the Inglot store in the city and get that Duraline thingy, because then maybe I can revive these. But these are beautiful. Like, you could see I only dipped in a little bit because I only used this once on my eyes and I went to use it again and it was just dry. I don't really get it. These Jelly Muches are beautiful, but they just dry out so quick. And within the year, like, Super Shocks last at least 2. Like, I don't even get how people say that their Super Shocks even dry out, because these still work. I'm just not using them because these two, like, stink. These two, there we go, are shades that I don't use. So I just got rid of them because I don't really use them that much. And then these two are the first ones I ever got. And I could still get pigment off of them even though they're dry and crusty. Like, this is Frog. And as you can see, very much loved. Like, this is not a fake pan. This is a real one right here. See? Crumbly, dry. But I could still get something off of it. I truly don't oh my god, it flaked out into my hand. But I don't really understand how the Jelly Muches don't last. It's just very weird to me. They're beautiful, but a waste of money if you don't use them all within like a month. This is Roy G. Biv. This is a nice pink with a heavy gold glitter. I actually really like this one. But again, they're dry. They're crusty. But I still keep them around because what if I want to wear this one day, you know? Like, Frog is the shade. And they don't even have this on Ulta anymore, so I guess I have to just wait to get it off of the ColourPop site, even though they take 5 years. But another reason why I'm not getting Frog right now, like, there's no rush, is because I have the Fenty Diamond Balm, so I don't really need another silvery glitter. The only difference is that this has like the pink and blue reflex in it. Like, this is everything. I chose some good starter ones. Like, these really got me. Next is, what is this? Plume and Fine Pearl. Plume is just pink with some purple in it. I think this is with the Flutter By collection or something with a bird or something like that. I don't remember. The colors correspond to the collections. If they're in white packaging, they don't have a collection. If you didn't know that, and most people know that. I don't know why I'm saying that. But yeah, I really like these. Oy. Like, all of these are really good and most of them aren't dry. See, like, this one still has some moisture left in it. Oh, I'm not even in the camera. This one still has some moisture left in it. I just, like I said, I don't really use these that much, so I only kept the ones that I really use, and I think I only kept like 4. But yeah. Okay, lengthen that. But yeah, these are those two. Fine Pearl is the golder one, and then Plume is this pinker one. They're beautiful. I just don't use them. It's very problematic of me, but you know, moving on. Now, last but definitely not least is the Make It Black collection in Millennium and Main Attraction. Millennium is this one, Main Attraction is this one. One of these has a pink to something else shift. I think it's the frickin' Main Attraction one, because I think this one's just pink. This one I actually stopped using because I got the Sonic Bloom collection around the same time, I think, if I remember correctly. And that has the pink that I need. Like, I don't need any other shimmery pink or matte pink, so it was just pointless for me to keep using these. And now, even though they still have some opacity, they don't smell good. So, you know, of course they put the bad formula in the black collection because they didn't even want to do this in the first place. But yeah, look at that. Like, delicious. But yeah, I don't really use that pink at all. And the bronze I did use as a topper, but I don't wear bronze that much. That's why most of these go. Like, I like my eyeshadow to be lighter or at least sparklier. That's why Frog is the most used one I've ever had, because my eyes are very small and there's just like, I need to bring them out, not sink them in, unless that's obviously what I'm going for. So yeah, those are the single eyeshadows. The palettes I'm just going to show you because I'm not swatching all of that. Most of these are discontinued anyways. Or you know what, better yet, I'll overlay the swatches like I am going to do with the lip products, because I don't want to swatch all of these right now. This is the Morphe Holiday palette. This is actually a really nice palette. I actually like the shades. These are matte and these two are shimmers, but this is like the dullest shimmer. And this is actually really nice, but again, I don't really wear bronze. This is a Ready Brown, and these two are my skin tone, specifically this one. So yeah, I think I want to, like, see, look at that. This is the first time I've ever been the person to be like, oh, look at my tripod and my face. But freaking, I think I want to deconstruct this and somehow make this like a little mirror, because this is actually nice and small. This is the palette, by the way. But yeah, I don't know how to get this plastic out. It's really hard. So, you know, whenever I figure out how to do that, these shadows will be gone. This is something that I'm on the fence with. This is the Maybelline Shadow Blocks. I got this from Influencer, so I didn't know how much it costs. And then when I searched it, I was like, that's not worth it at all. It's like $11 for these 3 shades. And besides the top one, it's not really that good. I really like this shade right here, but I also have that now in multiple palettes. This shimmer is actually nice, but again, I don't wear bronze, and this is like a Ready bronze, and it's a very deep color even though it's pretty. And this is a, like, I don't know, reddish brown, purpley brown. It's brown, but it's also something else. The color is this, but I don't know what it is. So yeah, I don't know if I should keep this or not. If I have space, I might just keep it because I actually would use it. And it is good to have something that I know that, like, you know, if I went somewhere and I left it there and lost it, I wouldn't be mad about it. Like, it's always good to have something like that because I can get a full look out of this and I wouldn't be hurt if it, like, you know, got lost. This is a very old palette. This is the NYX Off Tropic. And I kept this because specifically of this purple over here, but now I have that in the Sonic Bloom palette. Most of my deep colors got replaced with the Sonic Bloom palette from ColourPop because that is just the palette for all of my fall looks. I don't really need anything else. And like literally all of the colors that I wanted are in that one and better. These shimmers suck. This gold is nice actually. Like, it's a nice gold, but most of these shimmers suck. The only thing I was keeping it for was the mattes, and I don't really need that anymore. So yeah, that was that. Again, I'll overlay swatches, but those are my palettes that were in here. I have other palettes now. Before we get into the last category, I would like to say this is a decent concealer, but it's not my shade. This sucks. I don't know who this is for. None of the shades work. I only got this shade from Influencer and it's bad. It looked kind of fine when I was like very dark in the summertime, but if you're not that shade all the time, then who is this for? I don't really like the glitter particles, and I definitely can't use this in the 4 ways that they say to use it. So I don't really know who this is for, even if you do have a shade. and the applicator is kind of weird feeling. This is the Freck OG. I actually like this product. I just think I need the darker one because the freckles work. They just look weird on my skin. This is from Coastal Citizen, which is My Life as Ava's brand. I only decluttered this because it looks weird. And I don't want to use it on my face anymore. But this actually is a really nice product. It's very big. I don't know why this is necessary for it to be this big. I'd prefer it to be in something smaller, and it has a nice shimmer and sheen. It has sort of a purple undertone, and it works to highlight your skin while still being natural. I actually would buy this if it was smaller, but I got this from Super Great, so I don't even know how much it costs. This I also got from Super Great, and oh, the Dalton concealer I also got from them too. This is the When Life Gives You Lemons foundation packet. I'm gonna have a whole video swatching all of my little packets because I'm not gonna wear them on my face. So yeah, this is the packets. Now, last category, blush. I separated it into powders and creams. I'm gonna do the powders first. This is from Dollar Tree, LA Colors. I got this because I was like, oh, this is a shade that could work for my skin. And it does. It's just very light and bubblegummy pink. And I don't really go for that sort of color. And when I do, it's more desaturated mauve, not pink. This is from the NYX Advent Calendar, and this was like the only blush that I ever had. And it's similar, except that this is worse because it has a white base. I don't know how I survived. This is from Primark in the shade Carnival. Oh, that was Lollipop Hop, and that was just pink. I don't think this has a shade. Oh, Sweet Cheeks. Never mind. And this is Lollipop Hop. I knew that one. But yeah, this is Carnival, and this is an orangey shade, and it's very bright. I don't know why I specifically picked this one up, but again, it has sort of a white base, so yeah. But yeah, last but not least is the NARS Duo. This I also want to depot and make into like a Z palette or just a little mirror, but I don't know when I'm gonna do that. This is very hard pressed, but as you can see, it's very gold in there. This is Orgasm and Laguna. These are the shades. And these are the shades. Laguna is my skin tone, but shimmery. And this is just highlight on me. So I really don't use it because it kind of looks bad. But yeah. I like the packaging. I want to keep that. And those are all the powders. Now, all of these creams are going because they either feel very sticky on my cheeks or they are expired. Yeah. I don't think any of these were good. Yeah. Moving on. Okay. So the Ilia in Dreamer, I got this in a Sephora set. I thought, it's not gonna work for me. This is literally my perfect shade. It's a nice brown, but it is so glossy, as you can see. Like, I know it's supposed to work for lips and cheeks, but I used a decent amount from the original, and it's just, you need the tiniest bit. Yeah, that's a better look at it. You need the tiniest bit, and when you do put it on, it's just like lip gloss on your cheeks. I don't really like that. Where's something else that I can just, okay. This, actually, I got rid of this primarily because it had a broken top piece, and it stunk. Not because it's bad. I actually really like this. This is the NYX blush in Almost Famous. I wanted this because it was an orange blush. Now I have the About Face one, so I don't really need this. But this was like my first orange blush, and it is nice and very pigmented. You need the tiniest bit. I actually like this. See how it's still spinning because it's not even attached. But this Sweet Cheeks blush is top tier. I highly recommend this one. If it wasn't expired, I'd still have it in my collection. And the last one I don't have to use my finger yet is the Cheek Slime from Freck. I got this in a set with the Freck OG. I bought this at Sephora. And this actually, I'm getting rid of it because it's just so pigmented. And it's like an orangey red. And as we've seen with the lipsticks, that doesn't look good on me. So, yeah. Like, it's also like the tiniest little dot, and that's all you need. So there's really no point, and this is like 2 years old, so pointless. Okay, this one I can do. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss in the shade Coral Crush 120. This had like a little piece of something over here. I clearly only dipped in over here, so I got rid of it because of that. I don't know where that fuzz went, but it's a very balmy shade, and like I said, I don't like things that are balmy. They're very weird to me, at least. Like I'm very oily. I need matte products, or at least, you know, cream to matte products like the About Face Cheek Freak, because these are just like lip gloss. It's weird. But yeah. Honest Beauty. This one is the old packaging, so I got an expired one, or at least an old branded one. This is Plumberry from Honest, and let me do that. I actually like this, but it's just sticky. You're supposed to use this on your cheeks and on your face. Oh, well, you know, it's emollient, but look at that. Like, even though it's pretty, I never wear it. I wouldn't use that sort of purple on my lips often. And it's a sticky one. Like, I don't know, like all of these are just so freaking shiny. Why? This is Rose Ink in the shade, I think Delilah, but I just got the refill because it was like a deal. It was actually a steal to get this. But yeah, oof. This is so creamy. This I actually really liked as a lipstick. This is actually a nice red, as you can see there. But on the cheeks, it's so sticky. I don't know why they make them so sticky. And then on the lips, I just didn't want to put it there anymore because over the summer, one of the summers, it had like this ring of liquid around it. So I don't know if this is bad or not. Like, yeah, you can see it right there. And it was in here by itself. Nothing ever touched this. I got a brand new palette and put it in here immediately. So yeah, I don't know if this is good anymore to even put on my lips, even though I like the color on my lips, and that's primarily what I used it for when I got it. So yeah, that's the main reason why I don't have that anymore. I got that on a steal though. It was like, if you get the refill, they take off a whole $10, plus it was free shipping. I literally got that crap for like almost $3. It was like $2 and change. It was actually crazy. That Black Friday, I don't know how that glitch happened, but I'm so lucky that it did, because now I know at least that I like that shade. So, you know, if I ever wanted to get it again in that little toilet seat container, then I'll do that. And the last two are from Tower 28, Power Hour and Golden Hour, red and orange. Power Hour I actually really like, and Golden Hour I do too, but these fade so quickly. Like, they're sticky, they stick to your cheeks, but once they start fading, ooh, they're gone. Like, it's actually crazy how fast they leave. And I got these little containers from Primark. But yeah, see, they don't even spread nicely because they're so sticky. But I actually really like these, and I think that I'd use it in like the winter time maybe. But these little samples are old. There's no point in keeping it around when I know for a fact that I wouldn't use it. Especially because it's so tiny in here. But yeah, see? Power Hour. Like, that's my shade right there. It's nice brownie red. But oh well. Most of these I actually really liked, like especially the NYX one, the Ilia one, these Tower 28. But, you know, cream blushes, they expire faster, and I'm not going to put anything on my cheeks, or just on my face in general, that has something weird about it. And then obviously like the Honest Beauty one, and I just don't like it on my cheeks. It doesn't feel nice. So even though I really like that one, that was actually a nice one, it didn't feel good. Like, maybe I can do something with these, like paint with it or something, I don't know, but these had to go primarily because I don't like the way they feel, or they're just expired. Yeah. So yeah, that was the end of my video. I have now swatched and reviewed everything that is in this declutter box. I might do some shorts so I can have like another visual representation of how these look on my lips, cheeks, whatever the heck. But most of this will be going in the garbage. Finally, this box will be empty. And then I have to work on the new box that I've made for my next declutter. So, you know, if you like declutters, watch out for that. Because this was decluttered months ago. And now I finally went through the Purgatory and decided what I'm going to do with these today. So that box will be in my next declutter. And then I'll do another one of these last chance swatching videos to see what happens. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz, and I will see you in another video. Bye!